sueña. Baby, sé que llego sin mi corazón para ti es entero.
Hola, 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 hola. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And as you can see, I'm kind of in the summer mood. The sun is shining. The grass is green. Shuggy won 10,000 chips last night. I'm happy. And now it's time to switch the stupid music off. Hello, everybody. Welcome along to Pokeroo Live with me, Shuggy Wuggy. Once again, your comments. We want to hear from you. Your comments. If you say Facebook user, we don't know who you are. You need to click on the StreamYard link and give your phone permission to use your name. So if it comes up Facebook user like that, just tell us who you are and then I'll know who you are. So once again, hello. I don't know who you are. Just say hello from, and then we'll know who you are. Anyway, it's been a good week round the tables, and lots has been happening. Lots of fights, lots of arguments, people winning, people losing, which all remain nameless. Hello, Thomas. Shalom, shalom, all from Tel Aviv in Israel. Right, going to cut the crap out. We're going to do the Cherie. We're going to do the chip draw right now, and then we have got the boys. Okay, the boys. But let's do the chip drop first. Once again, to enter the chip drop, all you have to do is start a post on the page. Tweet now on next Sunday, and that gets you at the chip drop where we give you 300,000 chips. Woohoo! Right, this week we're going to give you the number. Last week's winner was Mali. He's not picked his winnings up yet, so Mali, you'll need to catch up with us. It's me that's going to lose to you, Mali. Right, okay. Your number this week for the chip drop is 1 is Mali, 2 is Marius, 3 is Pete, 4 is Rose, 5 is Arnold, 6 is Ronald, 7 is Chester, 8 is Paul, 9 Cherie, 10 Beth, 11 Philip, 12 Amy, 13 Remus, 14 Geraldine, 15 Thomas, 16 Stephen, 17 James, 18 Kerry, 19 Mark, and there is a spare one, just number 20, which goes to Amsterdam. Number 20 wins. Then get it. Who's been fighting? I cannot tell you. Anyway, so let's do the chip drop live, and as usual, ask Google. Okay, Google. Generate a number between 1 and the number 20. Comes
7.
And you go. Number 7. Number 7 it is. Okay, number 7. And the winner of 300,000 chips is Chester. Bro Chester. Well done to you, Chester. You have won yourself 300,000 chips. And if you catch me, catch Yuri, that's Thomas Yuri, or catch Bruce, got pot, you'll lose 300,000 too. So, Bro Chester, you're this week's chip drop winner. Right, without further ado, it's time to welcome on this week's star of the internet. And he's a star of the poker game as well. And he's a lovely guy. I know him as Charlie20 something, but you might know him as Carlo. Please welcome our star guest today. It is, of course, Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
What's up, man? What's up?
Oh, what a voice. What a voice. Oh, my God. Right, Charlie, what's your screen name? I'm calling you Charlie, and it's Carlo's your name. I'm just keep calling you Charlie.
Yeah. My screen name is Charlie209.
Charlie, listen to that voice, folks. Charlie209. Great to have you here, Charlie.
Thank you, brother.
We have got the same 22 questions for you as we have for everyone else.
Okay.
There's Sherry saying, hola,
What's up,
Charlie Bear. Right, okay. Right, so let's get stuck into it right away. And then we'll ask what's going on behind you, okay? Right.
All right.
Right, so once again, your name Carlo. This is question number one. Have you got any other usernames? Charlie20, what is it?
209. 209.
Okay, 209. Do you have any other usernames on the game?
Oh, there's T Ross. Nah, that's it, man. That's all I got.
Okay, right. Tell everybody where you are, Charlie. Where are you?
I'm currently in Northern California, and
Okay.
I'm actually on my dad's farm right now.
Okay, Northern California. You're on a farm. And what are you doing there on the farm? It looks as if you've got a building works going on behind you there.
Yeah, right now I'm actually currently under construction. So I moved back to my dad's farm, and what I'm doing is I'm remodeling the house that I grew up. Well, I didn't grow up in, but my family grew up in. So I basically knocked everything down. I
All right.
left a couple walls up, and Jesus, Brian. Yeah, and so I'm freaking just remodeling the whole house. So I
Oh,
don't know if you
right.
can see
Okay.
this, but like,
See that? Yeah.
yeah. So I
See,
think I got about 3 more weeks, and I should be it should be all done.
well, it looks like you've stripped it all the back to bare walls. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
It's
Yep.
okay. Right. So that's where you are. You're in Northern California.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Do you have a job? Did you have a job? What do you do?
Yeah, I worked at Woodbridge Winery
Right.
for 17 years. I made wine, and then yeah, and then about 6 years ago, I actually started becoming I'm a gardener. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. What's up, Marius?
I'm looking at Brian here, my favourite wetback.
Yeah.
Is Brian been in your garden?
Yeah, actually, he has been technically. I mean, yeah.
Okay, well that's good. So so you're now a self-employed gardener. Okay, that's good. Stuff like that. So question number 4. Any hobbies, Charlie? How do you spend your pastime apart from online? Is there anything you enjoy doing?
I just work, man. To be honest with you, I work a lot, but poker's always been my hobby. I mean,
Right.
I play a lot of poker, fishing. What up, Jay? Man, I haven't seen Jay in a minute. So yeah, basically, I hang out with my kids and just chill. Yeah.
So, right. So how long have you been on the VR for? Tell us the story. How did you find the Go, or what is it you play on? Is it Go or is it?
I play
Yeah.
on both. I actually have I have the original Go. I have the original Quest, and then the Quest 2.
All right. So, tell us the story how you found out about virtual reality.
Well, this is actually kind of like depressing, but I'll tell it. So I used to be a big time poker player. Like I used to play in poker rooms and casinos. And I had a cousin who was a lot younger than me. He taught me how to play Texas Hold'em. I'd never played Texas Hold'em, and but I knew how to play poker, 5-card draw, 7-card stud. And what happened was that he taught me how to play Hold'em, and he said this is, told me this was the most popular one. So I learned how to play Hold'em, and then I started playing in casinos and all that. And he was going with me, poker rooms, card rooms, and he passed away. He got murdered in like 2009, I believe. And I quit poker. I didn't play poker for 10 years. I didn't pick up a card, nothing. I just left it,
Yeah.
And so 10 years went by, and I moved out of my dad's farm, and me and my family, we bought a house in another city, in another town.
Okay.
And one day, my oldest son, he showed up. He had gone to the mall, and he showed up with a Go. And he goes, "Hey, Dad, I got you something." And I was like, "Okay." and
Roller
showed it to me.
coasters.
Yeah, he showed it to me, and I was like, what is this? He's like, oh, dude, you're gonna like it. It's it's VR. You're like you go into different worlds, and I was like, all right. So he's like, I downloaded a game for you, and I was like, what? And he goes, I downloaded a poker game, and I was like, nah, I really don't want to play poker. And he goes, look, Dad. He goes, I know how much you love it, and I know you haven't played in years. He goes, but just give it a try. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. And immediately got hooked, man. I was hooked on it. And then that was probably close to 3 years, I'm thinking. About 3 years ago is when I joined Poker VR.
Now, when you joined Poker VR, see it in its original format or just as it is now?
Yeah, just as is. I think they had just got rid of Dolores and but yeah.
Like, so you've been on since what, 2019?
Yeah, I believe so.
And did you play poker? Well, you just told us there, yeah, you did play poker for our Texas Poker.
Yeah.
Was it for real? Was it for real money, Charlie?
When I played like in poker rooms and stuff?
Yeah, real poker.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was for real money.
And did you find it different? Were you successful?
Yeah, I actually did pretty good. I played a lot of limit poker, which was like either 3-6 or 4-8, which is pretty cool. But the game is played totally different on limit poker than no limit.
Right. So we're on the VR. We're on the go right now. And what level are you at? Tell everybody what. Because there's some people. There's a lot of new players, believe it or not, that haven't even met you before around the tables. What level are you at?
I believe someone said I was at level 52.
Okay, so you don't know.
Nah, not really.
and you don't care.
Nah. Well, I did at first. I'm actually the third fastest to reach level 50, and the only people that got me beat is some donkey named FML and Chaz. Those are the only two dudes that have gotten there faster.
Yeah, well, Sherry's just confirmed you are 52.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Sherry. Yeah.
They're sure.
Yeah, so the donkey is Chaz or FML.
Yeah.
And do you know he done 0 to 50 as a Chaz account in something like 31 days, or was it 30?
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. I mean, that is some good. But that's playing poker 24/7.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that dude don't got a life. He doesn't care either. Oh shit. Nah, he's a good dude, man.
Of course he is, yeah. He's one of the best. What's your favourite tables? Where would people find you playing mostly?
Well, probably my favorite table is probably Millionaires, but it's not like how it used to be. But yeah, Millionaires, Platinum. That's probably those.
So it's the high end, it's the high roller stuff. Yeah, that's what gives you the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty few and far between that there's a Millionaires game going on. It's not often that happens.
Yeah, we used to have them going on all the time.
Yeah. Actually, today's a good day for Millionaires because you've got the Millionaires tournament, and you usually find there's a spin-off later on when they play on Millionaires after the tournament.
Yeah.
So that's what I've found. Listen to that, boys. Charlie, you really should be doing voiceovers for radio. It's that good. It really is.
Oh, I appreciate that, Sugar.
Yeah. Right. So when you play poker, Charlie, do you have a strategy? What kind of player would you say you are?
I could probably consider myself a type player. Definitely. I consider myself a type player. Strategy, it all depends who's on the table with me.
Right. So you adjust yourself depending to your opponents.
Yeah. It depends who's on the table, who I'm playing with, and if I know their, tactics. I guess I don't know, but yeah.
So, and I guess if you're on a table in the Millionaires, the high rollers, they do play tighter. Generally, I would say
definitely.
Whereas if you're down in gold or even the diamond tables, I like the diamond tables. If you're down the diamond tables, you probably play a little bit looser.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right. This is going down memory lane in a session of poker, whether you're on for an hour. You don't seem to play a long session. You might pop on for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and then you're off. We don't see you for weeks.
Yeah. Well, I just been going
You need
through
to cut
some
your
stuff
grass.
lately, but that's the way I usually like. So when I first started, I'll play for like, I don't know, a couple months, 6, 7 months, and I'll play like, you know, continuously. Like I'll play every day, and then I do little sessions, throughout the day. But then I'll take some time off. I'll take like a couple months off. This is probably my longest. I came back like probably a week and a half ago, but I hadn't played since like towards the end of last year. And then, but I'm gonna start playing more and more, especially as soon as like in a couple weeks when I move into this house. That way I'm gonna get Wi-Fi, and I'll definitely be on probably every night.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you play a session, or when you did play a session, what has been your biggest win?
My biggest win.
Most you've won in a session.
In a session?
Yeah,
probably,
in a session.
Probably like 25 million.
No way, 25 million. Oh my God. That's brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah. And the same the other side. What has been your biggest loss in a session?
Probably like 4 or 5 million, I would say.
That's still sore to lose 4 or 5 million a session.
Yeah.
I mean, we know it's fake chips, but we spent a lot of time getting them. So, I think it does get to you when you lose. It really does. It means something. I think because of the game we play and the game we love and the time we spend on it, the chips, people say, but they're free chips. But I think they have a value. I really do, Charlie. I think there's a value in the chips. What do you think?
Yeah, they definitely do. That's why, I know it sucks. It's frowned upon, when back in the day people used to sell chips. And there was a couple of regulars that sold a lot of chips. Yeah. And I know it's bad, for the economy of the game. Yeah. But I kind of like them doing that because it just gives that much more value to the chips, Yeah.
And when I say value, it's not a monetary value. It's just the value is the time you spend getting them at chips. Whereas if you go online sometimes or phone games and you've got millions and millions and tens of millions of chips you're playing for, and the chips, this doesn't seem to be much value. Some of the other games, the chips seem to have got it just about right with value and how we use or keep with. Right. Okay. This is the most difficult question, Charlie. This is question number 11. We're on. We've got 2 tables to create. If you could create your own tables in our game, and you had a table to create, say, millionaires with a challenging table. So you have to pick 5 players in the game that you know that you would like to join you at millionaires for a challenge. Not a social game, because we're going to pick another 5 players for a social table. If you want a table for really good poker, you've got to give us 5 players sitting at that table.
All right, so I'd probably start with a player you don't know, but his name is Carmelo. I would definitely start with Carmelo.
Okay.
I would get Carmelo.
Yep.
Some guy named Slip.
Slip?
Yeah. Have you ever played with him, Shuggy?
No, I've never heard of them. Are these players that were on the go? It's not the West Side?
Yeah, they were on the go. These are great players.
Okay.
So it would definitely be Carmelo, Slip. Let me see. Carmelo, Slip, Sultan, 100%.
Curly Toes.
Be on there, yeah.
I call him Curly Toes.
Let me see. Malacca. I got a lot of respect for Malacca.
Yeah, well, he's the gold chip leader. He's got 15 billion.
Yeah. And then, man, that 5th one would be a toss-up, man, because you got like, obviously you got Brian. Who else? You got Brian, Keeper Reaper. Man, that fifth one is a toss up, man.
Yeah.
It'd be a toss up between like even Slater. I mean, shit. So yeah, that fifth one would be a toss up. That fifth one, it'd be between like Brian, Keeper Reaper,
Slater.
Yes, there's just a bunch of people I could put in that spot, you know.
Okay, all right. Okay,
well, you've got Little Legs. Little Legs is a beast, you know.
Well, Rick the Bunion.
Yeah, Rick. Yeah.
So that's a hard question, and probably an even harder question. You want to put the table. You don't care about chips. You just want to have some social fun. You've now to choose a table with 5 players. It can be the same players. Choose 5 players to sit at you for a fun game.
Let me see. God, man, that's crazy. Sultan would be there, number 1. And then I used to have a lot of fun with like man, dude, Derek. I remember when I was playing on the lower tables with like Derek and LEQ and
put them in.
Trailer.
Put some of them in.
Yeah, they're but like if it was a higher table and you know I just want to sit there, I got a it's Sultan. I got a good friend. His name was Mr. Bungle. I actually still talk to him. I was talking with him yesterday. But
so you've got Sultan, you've got Mr. Bungle.
Yeah.
Right. So we're playing on the diamond table. Okay, diamond table. So the chips are there. You could win good chips, but you can also have a laugh. So you've got Sultan, you've got Mr. Bungle.
Yeah.
Could be more.
They would. Damn.
It's a hard.
Yeah, this is actually hard because I got a lot of friends, man. T. Ross. I mean, damn. Trying to think here. Let me see. I don't know, man. There's just a bunch of good people, you know. I definitely have to throw in Green Llama.
Love it. I love it.
We need entertainment.
Good stuff. Green Llama. Love it. I'm with you on that.
Keeper. I like playing poker with Keeper. I throw Keeper in there.
Keeper Reaper. What the fuck you calling me with that for? Queen 9. Queen 9. Do you know the odds? Fucking Queen 9. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right.
I just love it, man, because that dude, I like Keeper because he actually has the balls to say that, you know?
Yeah.
I think all the time, like, dude, this dude's a freaking idiot, you know? But like, I just can't say that, you know? Like, I can't do that. And Keeper actually has the balls to do it. So I got a lot of respect for that. Brian, I definitely put Brian.
Yeah, you need to put the junkie in.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool,
so
man.
that sounds like a good table there. So you've got Sultan, you've got Sultan's made it to 2 tables. I think there must be some man love going on there.
That's my boy.
Right. Okay. So you've got Sultan, Mr. Bungle, Green Llama, Keeper Reaper, and Chaz Reinhold. Great table. Well done. Our tiger in the flesh. Sit table anytime. I think that's Queen Essentials wrote that. Poker Police has wrote hello, Carlo.
Poker Police.
Okay. Right. Here's one. Now I think I'm going to struggle with this question because you're such a nice guy. I'm going to put the spotlight on you in this one.
Oh.
Is there any players you don't like?
Obviously, Green Llama.
Oh, really? But you've got them at your table.
Yeah. You know, you keep your friends close, your enemies closer, right?
All right. Okay, I get it. Okay, so Green Llama, is there anyone else that rubs you up the wrong way at the table?
Nah, he's the only one. Everybody else is cool, man.
Well, there's a new one. There's a new one at the table that's rubbing everyone up the wrong way. Oh, sorry, that was LEQ that wrote that. LEQ wrote our tiger.
Oh, what's up, LEQ?
In the flesh. Good to see you, LEQ. We haven't seen her on the game for a long time.
I've been looking for her, but
yeah,
I guess she comes on when I'm not around.
Well, I haven't seen her either. Ellie, we need to get you back on the game. In fact, it'd be good to get LEQ in an interview because she's one of the older, I won't say old player, but one of the longest.
Dude, you know what's crazy? How you say that? Because like I've known LEQ for a long time.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, probably like a year that I played poker with her, and I always thought she was a lot older than she actually was.
Yeah.
You know, when you say that, it was so crazy because we had a laugh one time on the table because I thought she was like in her 60s.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Oh man, dude, that was one of my most embarrassing nights on that poker table.
She says, you're never around, Charlie. And when she gets on, no one is on.
Oh man.
Well, things are going to change. Look, once he gets that house built behind him and he's got more time and the garden's fruitful, then I'm sure Charlie will be on for longer sessions.
Hey, there's one person that there's a couple of people that I would put on any table with me. And then I'm like totally forgetting. And since LEQ's on, it kind of reminds me. But what did I say?
It was an amazing day. He was mortified. Definitely not 60.
Wow. Yeah. That was a pretty embarrassing day. But like on my social table, on challenging tables, like there's two other people that I've not mentioned, and those
oh, sorry, I just took you off. Say again, two other people.
Those two people have like, so when I first started the game, there's a guy named Bawana Rob, and he left. He's been gone for a long time, but Bawana Rob he was probably one of my closest friends on there. He taught me the ropes, just everything. One of the best poker players that I've ever played with. And there's another old school guy out from the East Coast, man, and he still gets on. I just seen him a couple of days ago, and his name is Max.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Max, man. Max is he's pretty awesome. Me and him, we've had some good conversations on the table.
Good.
Just about life, everything. Yeah, really good dude, man.
And usually when you come on the table, I've got to give it your introduction, and here he is, the voice of VR poker. It's Charlie.
Oh, man.
To come on the table. Oh, man. And do you know the funny thing is, when you come on the table, Charlie, it's as if you bring some peace and tranquility with you. The table could be wild and arguing, and you come on and everybody just chills.
Wow,
for some
I appreciate
reason,
that.
it just chills down. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Yeah, just mellow out, huh?
Yeah. So only the Llama is the one. Like I was going to say, there's another player that's bad. Probably have hit him, causing a lot of upset around tables. And Soulfire.
Yeah. So I haven't played with them, but
so look out for him. A lot
of people talk about him.
He's a wee bitch.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Probably people don't even notice me, man. I grew up my mustache about 6 months ago.
All right. So okay. Is that
new?
A
different look.
Have you always had a beard as well?
Yeah, I've always had the goatee. It's crazy because I've been through a lot of stress this last, since the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So I got a bunch of gray hair now that I didn't have literally 6 months ago.
But that's an age thing. That's time for LEQ to come in and call you an old bastard.
Yeah.
Right. So, do you know, you've just about answered this. Question 13. Who's the best players you've played? Just about said that.
The best players? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Sherry's asking.
Cherie. I was on the other day.
So you still on
Cherie, dude. Cherie's my girl, man. Hey, Cherie. I don't know if you know the story, but
tell us the story.
So Cherie, I actually met her like before poker,
right? Okay.
I met her on an app which was called it's called VTime, and it's a VR app, and it's pretty cool. They got nice locations and stuff, and I actually met her on there. And we used to hang out, talk, and we had a bunch of friends on there. Yep. And it's getting old. Yeah, I'm getting old, man. No, I'm getting younger. What are you talking about? Hey, so Cherie, we used to always hang out. And one time I was on oh man, yeah, I was on playing poker. I just started playing. I was doing good in poker, and I had a couple friends there, And one of them, she was awesome to hang out. She'd also probably be my social table. Her name is Little Red Tina, real good friend. And Mr. Bungle and Slip. And I told him about V Time. So we all went over there and we would hang out there. And then I seen Cherie.
Yeah.
So she came into our room one time and it was, you know, Cherie talking with me. And
did she have her clothes on?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Nice little flower dress, I believe. Hey, and my friend Bungle started telling her about poker. And you know, told her, and she was like, she's like, you know what? I think I have that game downloaded. I might go check it out. And I was like, dude, you got to come. You know, when you get there, look for us.
No, I've just realized something.
Yeah, and
oh no,
she started coming around, and me and Bungle would go down to her table, you know, hook her up with some chips and hang out.
You are responsible for Sherry the Dane playing our game.
Dude, that is so crazy. Yeah, because she was all into V Time back then. There was a lot of people. It's my fault.
It's your fault. Oh, do you know,
Yeah.
Sherry's not been on for the last couple of days. I don't know if she's took a step back or Sherry, where have you been? I don't know what's going on there.
Hey,
She says-
Shiggy, let me ask you something. How do you find out how many viewers you got?
I can see the live viewers, but because of the time of the day and Sundays, we find out afterwards how many people click into it. So what happens on this, same as any Facebook Live, a lot of people will watch it on the fly. And that means when they put the phone on, they can see the interview, but they don't actually click it. If they don't click it, it doesn't register. You with me? So everyone could be watching. It's hard to say. But I've got a number of how many's watching live, and right now there's only one person watching.
What? Oh man, dude.
No, there's not. There's a load on.
Dude, this is all bad, man. Okay,
There's a
it's all
load
good.
on. Listen, there's a load on. And we also stream this to YouTube as well. So it goes live to YouTube. So people that are not in our Facebook group could still view it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So if you've got any friends that are not members of the group, then you just send the YouTube link. You can see you and hear you. Just quite good. Because I know there is a couple of people that are not on the Facebook page that do watch on YouTube. So yeah. Hold on. Yeah, it's showing we've got 10 lives right now, but as I said, that is not exactly that's
What
not
up,
exact.
Mikey?
It's not exact.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
muckle. It's muckle.
Yeah, we probably got probably close to 500 viewers, you know.
Maybe not 500.
Oh man.
But what I find is when I watch the live viewers, if it's interesting, we keep them. But if somebody's boring, like myself, if I was just to talk, it goes right the way down. So
Man.
you've kept the viewers, which is good.
Yeah, that's
somebody
right.
wants to
There
know
we
where
go.
do you find it on YouTube?
Oh.
It's a public channel. It's on air live. There's a YouTube channel on air live. I'll try. Oh, sure it is. Right. Let's get into the next question. Oh no, you've not answered the best players you've played. Just confirm
Oh, okay.
them.
Best players. All right, here we go. This is easy. Well, I mean, the best players I've ever played against is a guy number one at Carmelo, and he doesn't play anymore. But if he still played, I think his goal broke. But that guy is unbelievable. He's
Okay.
That guy. Yeah, for sure. He's one of the best players I've ever played with. What's Sultan? Sultan he's up there. It's crazy, but Slater's a beast, man. I love Slater, man.
He's very aggressive.
Yeah, what's crazy is this see the way I look at like Carmelo, he's the most he plays by the book, he's like a keeper reaper and type player and everything. If he's in a hand, he 100%, well, I wouldn't say 100%, but if he's in the hand, he most likely has the nuts. That's the type of player Carmelo is,
Yep.
and it's just a matter if you believe him or not. That's how you
Right.
take your chips. But like when it comes to like players,
Yeah.
uh, that I think that are players that everybody could play by the book. I play
Yeah.
by the book, you know. But like when you got players like Sultan, he'll dude, that guy will never lay down a flush draw, you know, and
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and it's crazy because when I'm with him, it seems like he hits him more than he doesn't, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
However, he's been known to do the odd bluff, as we all.
oh, dude, but like Sultan and but see Slater is he's a lot more crazier than Sultan. Slater chase the inside draw to the. I mean,
Slater
he'll put his
will.
whole
Yeah.
bankroll on it. Chasing
I
the
mean,
freaking four outer.
I have a
You know?
6 and an 8. I got a draw coming. 6
Oh
and
man,
8
I
is a good
love
card.
Slater, dude. Yeah, and that scares. I mean, it doesn't scare me, but
Yeah.
that's what gets me the most because you're not gonna get him off the hand. You
Yeah.
know, especially like Sultan. If he has a flush draw, especially the nut flush,
Yeah.
you're not gonna scare him away. Those guys they're not scared of shit. You know.
Yeah.
And but like other players, you know, like that play more basic by the game, you know, you can get them off hands like that. That's why you raise and you know you try to get them
That's
off
right.
their draws, you know. And I'm a type of player that you know, I mean, unless I got an open ender flush draw, I'm not gonna really chase, you know.
Yeah. I suppose it's horses for courses. It depends on the table. And
Yeah. Another
so-
player, there's other good players. See, there's a guy that used to play over here, and then he started playing on the Quest side named Jack 8. Jack 8, man, I got a lot of respect for that guy. That guy, he's an animal, man. He's a good freaking player. I think he had like another child or something, and he just I haven't seen him in a long time.
Okay.
But he's from your neck of the woods. I think he's from like England, like London or something around that area, or
Right.
I don't know,
I've
somewhere
heard
in the UK. But yeah, he's a great player. He might be just as good, if not better, than Little Legs. To be honest with you, and Little Legs is a monster.
Yeah, because I put Rick Bunyan, I call him the Bunyan. I did home his little legs, but I say he's probably the best of British as far as I'm concerned. He's the best player
Yeah.
from UK.
Oh man. Yeah.
Although Dauntless Ruler is a
Yeah. Dauntless. Yeah.
he's-
Sean's a beast, man.
He is
I
a-
like the way Sean plays, and he plays. I think he plays a lot like
keeper.
kind of like Keeper Reaper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, there's been so many good players. There's another player. The only time that I forget who I was telling Sean, I was telling Dauntless Ruler the other day. The only time that I've ever been intimidated in the game was when I was playing a lot with Bawana Rob, and you know, you see your little groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Shades.
So the only time that I've ever been like really intimidated was I was still I'd come up to the diamond a little bit. I was new at the game, and everybody had their little groups. I used to hang out a lot, you know. I used to hang out a lot with Rob, Bawana Rob, and you know Bungle, and you know there was a bunch of us, but we used to stick to the gold table, and we kind of move up a little bit to the diamond when I first started.
Yep.
And I met a guy. His name is Guru.
He's still there.
Yeah, and like I freaking love that dude, man. Me and that guy, we were really close. I mean, really close. And Guru only played at the higher tables when I first got there. But sometimes when you know there was nobody at the higher tables, he would come down and hang out with us. And Guru, he was playing at. They were playing, I think, at Diamond, and it was Guru. Who else was there? There was another guy. Oh man, what's his name? And I think he had been drinking that night. I'll think of his name right now, dude. I just seen him the other day. God, he's gonna hate me. And I went up there, and I had like, I think I had like $60,000. That's all I had in my bankroll. And I went up there and I was playing, and Guru had sent me an invite because we were friends. So I went to the diamond table and I was a little nervous, and I go, okay, I think I bought in with 30K or whatever. I don't know what so I bought in, and dude, I was playing, and I forget, I got a straight, and somebody got a flush and took my chips, and I was like, damn, and I was getting ready to leave. Yeah. And Guru and damn, what's his name? Freaking Cracky Nurse's husband. Oh my God, dude, that's my boy. I can't believe I'm trying to think of his real name, or is freaking. Is anybody watching? Can somebody tell me? How
are we going to know?
Husband. I like Cracky Nurse too. She's crazy. I don't know if you're ever played with Cracky Nurse, man.
Never heard of the name Cracky Nurse. You're coming up with all these names I've never heard of.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Kevin Helms. Yeah, that's my boy Kevin. Oh, my bad, Kevin. But
Kevin is a character. Right now, he's a choir boy, and the game cannot change him. He's no wardrobe, and he comes in.
Kevin Helms. Yeah. So Kevin Helms, I think he was drunk that night on freaking Diamond, and freaking, they're like, dude, don't go, stay here, And I was like, all right, I'll stay. So I bought back in with my whole bankroll, basically, and I freaking got pocket aces. Right. So I freaking. Dude, man, Kevin Helms was hammered, man. He didn't have shit. And I raced pre-flop, and he called me. He called my hand. And, dude, he ended up hitting like a fucking straight or something and just took my whole bankroll, dude. And I told him, I was like, damn, dude, cracked my aces. So I freaking left the table. I was like, dude, I'm out of chips. I got nothing. So Guru and Kevin Helms, they went to a lower table, right? And then they invited me over there. And that was the first time anyone has ever given me chips. And Kevin and freaking Guru, they ended up, between the both of them, they gave me $500,000 in chips. And that was like, I think at that point, the most I'd ever had was like 50,000. And I was just, so when they gave me those chips, I started playing at the higher tables. I started going more to diamond. And within I think it was like a month or two, I literally turned that 500,000 into like a little over 40 million. Like I went up to like 43 million with that. And it was just like, and I always remember the way I felt, way I felt when they gave me those chips and how happy it made me. And I know I didn't really earn them.
No, but you did, because you earned them because of who you are, Charlie.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, I think, of all the people that I've met on the Poker VR, although you've never helped me out, I've never seen anyone help as many people out. Chips, you've gave millions away, Charlie. I know you have. And I wonder if you do that to give others the same feeling you got Guru and Kevin helping you out.
Yeah, I actually always do. Like when they hooked me up, when Guru and Kevin gave me that, and I started winning. I just went on a crazy winning streak. I always told myself that I'm always going to try to pay it forward,
Yeah, well, you have done. You've helped a lot of people out, Charlie, and I know these people are very appreciative of it, and probably kept a lot of people in the game and able to progress, because there's nothing worse if you're sitting there playing the game you love and you're not comfortable with excuse me, my phone's just going. So there's nothing worse when you're playing the game and you're not comfortable because you're watching the bankroll, you're going to get booted off. So to get that help and you've done it to a lot of players.
It's crazy because like everybody's like that, So what happened is that, so I don't consider myself a good player at all, I feel like I'm more lucky than anything, but like somehow. So before I take my break, and I've taken like 4 breaks, I think, where I take a couple months off.
Yeah.
So what it is that I start building my bankroll up, and once I get to over 40 million, the game changes for me. I don't play the way I don't play my game no more,
Yeah.
So it benefits me too when I give away chips, But
Yeah.
then what I like to do is that I'll tend to get bored, and then I know I need a break. So what I like to do is I like
Challenge.
I usually empty my bankroll. I'll get some friends, give 10 million here, 5 million there, whatever. And I usually like to leave like a million or 2 million in my bankroll. And then I'll take a couple months off. And then when I come back, twice I'm able to just get back into the game and just boom. And then two other times, I just could not hit nothing and just went, Charlie, you're the best. I appreciate that Facebook user. I don't know who that is, but
I don't know what it is either. It could be anyone.
Yeah,
It might be Ellie Q if she's still there. Just say Ellie says you're the best.
So what happened is, so last time I took my time off and I came back because me and Sultan, we would message each other, come back. Sultan sometimes takes some time off, and I came back and I was stuck like at 1 million, man. And I'd go up to freaking platinum, and I'd be stuck at that. And Sultan knew it, and I know Sultan, but I'm going to say it. But Sultan's my boy, man. And Sultan one time, he seen me playing, and he went to a different platinum table.
Ellie Q. Still here. You're the best, but it wasn't you. So you've got a lot of fans.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's cool, man. So Sultan went to I think he went to a platinum table and sent me an invite. And I get to the table and Sultan goes, hey, Charlie, look, I know your bankroll's low. You just got back. And I can see that you're not playing the way you normally play. And he goes, and I think, you're playing a lot tighter. You're letting go of a lot of good hands. He's like, I could see it. He's all, look, I'm not giving you a loan. This is for free, bro. And he gave me 5 mil. He gave me 5 million that day. And literally within 2 weeks, I turned that 5 million into 45 million, So, when people like that, just help you out, especially when you got friends like that can give each 100%.
Other. And you're talking about Sultan, and it happened to me. Nobody's ever gave chips, right? And I ask. However, there was a game, and as you know, platinum table is few and far between games up there. And there was, I always remember it was a Sunday night after Millionaires Tour, and the platinum table was full. Sultan was on it, and everyone was trying to get on the table. However, I was down in copper, and I was passing chips to the new players. What you do, you give the new players chips, and they think 1,000 chips is $1 million. And so I was doing that, and all of a sudden, Sultan came to the table. Sultan, why are you here? He's like, Shuggy, why are you down here? Have you got a problem? Do you need chips? I'm like, Sultan, you're playing in that platinum table. Everyone's trying to get on. Why? I saw you down here, man. I can't see you down here. And he came all the way down to help me out. And I was doing exactly what he was trying to do to me. I was passing over chips to the low players.
Yeah.
And that got me. I thought, you know what? How nice is that? And I don't think he ever got back on the platinum table that night just to look after his friends. And you're pretty much the same. I've seen you go off the table to help people out, and it's great to see. Love it.
Yeah. It just, it makes our community, our poker community, that much tighter. You want to see players, basically, the life of a poker VR player is, you start the game, and you start at copper, work your way up, go through, bronze, silver, gold, and then, Jay, I freaking love Jay, man. He's a great poker player. That dude right there is a beast.
Tim Ross, what is this, Charlie? What's this?
Yes, I did. T. Ross. I got fired because of it, bro.
Say again, what happened?
Oh, man. Yeah, might as well tell it. Shut. Okay, so I had already been playing poker VR for a while. Well, you know what? I think I was working because I couldn't sleep. I'd have trouble. Charlie, didn't you get caught by poker VR?
Yeah.
Poker VR. Right. Oh, yeah, man. So what happened was that I was having trouble sleeping at night, and I got a freaking like a job working security, and I used to take my Go, And
Yeah.
dude, I don't know. I was there for like 6, 7 months, and and then I'd always do the tournaments. I didn't even show up to work. I remember that you were a security guard. Yeah. And what happened was is that so I showed up early that day so I could do I think it used to be 50K tournament. Now it's the 80K tournament. And I showed up early. I did that tournament, and towards the end of the tournament, towards the end of the tournament, it's been a couple hours or whatever. And what happened was is that I heard a car come in the gate. Well, I didn't think too much of it because you need a code to get in the gate. So what happened was is that this car came around and siphoned gas out of another car, stole gas, and then he took off. And I remember I walked outside with my freaking with my go on, and I remember just popping it up, waving. The dude took off. Well, the next day, it turned out that dude robbed the joint while I was playing poker, and I was a freaking security guard. When I looked at the lady, I was like, "Man, I guess this is it." Oh God, dude, that's crazy because like I worked at Woodbridge Winery for 17 years. I don't know how it feels to get fired. Oh God, dude, it was worth it though because I remember winning that tournament, so it was all good.
Oh, okay. Fuck the job, but I love it. I won fake chips, but fuck the job.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
So we're asking about the best players. You've named a few. What you've missed out is I really should ask, what about the girl players? There's lots of females now playing, and you haven't mentioned any of the good female players.
Oh,
it's all big
bro.
guys.
Yeah, well,
Tipsy, Kid Rock songs.
Yeah, tennis man, bro. Kid Rock picture. Yeah, Tina. Damn, T Ross has been there for a minute. T Ross is my boy, man. Me and T Ross, we've got it. When I first started, so you know that number one shirt that you could win.
Yes.
There's 3 ways of winning that shirt. So you have the biggest, winnings for the month. You're number one at the leaderboard. You qualify for that shirt. Like Malaka got his shirt from having the biggest purse, just the most chips in the game. That qualifies you. And winning the most tournaments in a month. Send drugs. Damn, bro, you got no shame, dude. Hey, and so I ended up winning it. I ended up winning that shirt for winning the most tournaments, believe it or not. I used to be a pretty decent tournament player, and I remember I won like 7, 8 tournaments that month on the Go side, and I won like 6 on the Quest side. But the Quest side didn't count. But I still ended up winning that shirt for winning all those tournaments. Yeah. And one of the guys that I always saw at the freaking final table was T Ross, man. Dude, him, and there was a guy named
So is that you coming into the question, the best female player? So you mentioned T Ross.
No. No. Best female players by far, like I think probably like just I have a lot of respect for Kelsey. Kelsey's probably she's got to be like
probably her names have been mentioned a few times.
Yeah, Kelsey's probably the best female player. You can't intimidate her. She's just a good player. But like playing, yeah, man, I enjoy playing with like LEQ, Trailer, Kelsey, Cherie, obviously.
Cherie won a lot as well. She's done well. She's won Millionaires.
Yeah, Cherie.
What about the names that crop up for female players? Is Medusa?
Oh yeah, Medusa. Oh dude, Medusa's freaking awesome, and it's crazy because me and Medusa, before Medusa started playing, she had a friend because she's from Hawaii and stuff, or lives in Hawaii, and she had a friend that played before Medusa came on here, and they're friends in real life, and I played a lot of poker with her, with Medusa's friend, and dude, she was real. She played at the millionaires table with us. She was like, she's a great player. I mean, just freaking awesome player. And it was so freaking awesome because one time I knew she was down on chips, and I was just like, you know, I sent her an invite and I gave her a couple million in chips, and she was like, well, dude, I can't just take them, and I was like, nah. She was like, well, let me pay you for them. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to charge you. You're my friend. I'm just giving you chips. You need chips. Just, this is, I know you'll do the same thing for me. So she told me, she tells me, she goes, look, Charlie, she goes, let me get your address. And I was like,
Oh,
all
it's all coming
right.
out.
I
Okay.
just shot her my address, and like a week later, I got this box in the mail, and she sent me just a bunch of Hawaiian themed stuff, like the
Oh,
coffee, chocolate covered macadamia. Dude, I thought it was the sweetest thing that's ever
definitely,
happened to me on that game.
definitely.
And she doesn't play no more, and I miss her a lot.
Yeah.
We still once in a great while we'll send messages on Discord, but yeah. But Medusa and her friend, man, oh god, dude, you put both of them on the table, they'll clean out the table for sure.
Another name that used to come up for the females was Ante Up. Ante Up.
Oh damn, dude, why'd you mention her, man? I miss her so much, dude. I freaking miss Annie Up, man. She doesn't message me no more. She forgot about me.
I think she's in love. I think she's got somebody on tour. I think because she's not been on the game as much now, so I think she's got.
Yeah. She's man.
She's
dude.
loved up. Auntie, if you're watching us, get back on the fucking game. Let
man.
him
Leave that
do
dude
the
and come back
dishes.
and play.
Yeah, let him do the dishes. You play the game, okay?
Oh, another thing I wanted to mention is
Right.
that I'm actually nah, man. When you change the screen like that, you put me on blast, bro.
Spotlight.
Nah, I was just gonna say, yeah, everybody needs to get on and start playing more.
You were going to say something there, and that was a quick swerve to the side there.
Yeah, you saw that. You noticed. Nah, but everybody, man, God, there's just so many people that I hung out with in that game, and I just, it's crazy now because I've been back for a week, and I haven't seen like half the people that are usually there, and
Yeah, moved on. But we'll get to that. What would you say there was bad points? What's bad about
what's bad about the game?
the game, and what would you change?
Well, bad about the game, to be honest with you, is well, the freaking, it's about to be obsolete, so they don't do updates on it no more, which I don't think there's ever been an update since I've been on it in like 3 freaking years. But you're not able to show your cards if you bluff.
Yeah,
Because in real life,
it's a big part.
yeah, like me, I don't bluff. I'm not a bluffing player, but if I do bluff, I want to be caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't care how many chips it is or what it is, but if I'm bluffing, I definitely want to get caught bluffing because I never bluff.
Or do you want to show a bluff so that people don't know how to take you? It's a huge part of the huge part.
Yeah.
So anything else you would change about the game, Charles? Is there anything you don't like about it?
Nah, I think, what is it, 9 players? That would be pretty, or 8 players.
Do you think that would slow the game down, though?
Yeah, but that game, I mean, six-handed, it goes by pretty freaking fast, So just the way, I'm talking about the Go side. The Quest side, I mean, I'll go over there. It's been a while since I've been over there, but like I'll go over there, but I don't like it nowhere close to the Go side.
Yeah, and what do you not like about the Quest side?
To be honest with you, the freaking graphics. Fire 99.
That's Fire.
I would probably say I think the graphics are too cartoonish. It's like too anime, and
also I don't like it because I don't think the sound is right either.
Yeah, it's weird, man. I don't really like the avatars, and Yeah, I like the avatars all
Have you
over.
have you played Poker Stars?
Yeah, man. I actually, the first time I left Poker VR, I went
Yeah.
over to Poker Stars, and it was because of Slip. Slip went over there before me, and he kept asking me to come over there, and I didn't want to go, and I went over to Poker Stars, and it was crazy because, man, as soon as I got there, I went on a heater at Poker Stars. It was crazy because like I was there for like a week, not even a
Yeah.
week, and
Yeah.
and I started getting messages on my Discord from people that I didn't even know one time. And there was a guy named Whistle, and that dude, he started at Poker VR. Yeah, he started at Poker VR, and he went over to Poker Stars. Same thing with Diva. Diva, you don't know her, but she's Poker VR. She's a great, great woman, female. She's a player. I mean, female or not, like even like Kelsey, all them, they're great players. Medusa's a great player. I mean,
So
regardless who's on the table.
so you
But
bet in the Poker Stars.
so I went over to Poker Stars. I was there, and then I started getting messages from people. And I was on a heater, and I didn't know they have an uncapped table you could buy in with your whole bankroll. And I started getting messages, people telling me congratulations, and I was like, "What the hell? What did I win?" I had no idea. And that dude Whistle, he kind of, we were talking and hanging out, and he sent me a message and told me congratulations. Yeah, Diva's awesome. Yeah, and I told Whistle, I was like, dude, why congratulations?
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh,
oh!
I'm
He's
still
back.
here.
He's back. He's back.
So
Right.
I asked him
Yeah.
congratulations for what? And he took a screenshot and he sent it to me. And I guess like within a week, I was number 7 with the biggest bankroll in Poker Stars. But
Wow.
back then I had like 500 million, and it put me at number 7 with the biggest bankroll over at Poker Stars, dude.
Oh.
And it's crazy how much people, know who you are when you're up there.
Yeah, I played Poker Stars once and might be hooking up some chips. I've only got 10,000 there. But has the chips got as much value in Poker Stars as they are in VR? Because you say you don't pay pounds.
No. I would say it's probably like 2-to-1, 3-to-1 ratio, more
Right.
valuable over here. But I will tell you this right here, and people that like, I got really good friends, and it just through all, just in like, not just Poker VR, but just in the VR world in general.
Yeah.
And one of them is freaking Penguin.
Right.
That dude's my boy, man. Me and that dude, we're really close. Me and Penguin,
Yeah.
Fergie and Brian,
Yeah.
them guys. Fergie is a poker player or a fisherman. Oh, bro, I'll go fishing any day with Fergie, man. Fergie is one awesome dude to hang out with and fish with. I could fish with him for 5 hours.
He's
Yeah.
crazy on the poker.
Mark Hall.
He doesn't play as much on the poker. I think
Yeah.
he's
Do you know
He's
who
hooked
Mark
on
Hall
fishing.
is?
yeah, he's on the group. Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Hall, man, that dude's my boy. He's the most sarcastic, smart ass dude I've ever met. And for that, he's so entertaining to hang out with. He thinks he offends everybody when they leave, or a couple times I get cut off, the internet, and he'll be like, dude, did I make you mad? Oh my God, dude. But that dude has a laugh, Krusty the Clown laugh. I freaking love it, man. I miss Mark. There's a guy named The Voice. That guy, oh man.
That should be your name.
He actually does it for what with a yap.
You don't know what that means. That's Mali. That's Muckleview. He's from the north of Scotland. And what a yap. That means you like to talk. What a yap. A yap's talk.
What a yap.
What a yap.
But yeah, there's so many people on here, man. It's just, man.
It is a great community.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it is. It really is.
Right, so we're getting to the end now. We're question 18 out of 22. Nobody's came on. We put the link on for anyone to come on and ask you direct something. So we'll press on. Question 17. Have you given yourself a challenge in the game? Because you've roughly spoke about it. I think you is what I can make out is you give yourself a bankroll challenge. Once you go over 40 million, you seem to want to go down and give yourself a challenge to come back up. Is there any other challenges left for you in this game?
Nah, not really. I I mean, just challenges within the game. I basically, yeah, the only shirt I don't think I have is the one where you'd win all the challenges for a month, and then you'd unlock that. I think it's
Yeah.
like a maroon shirt.
Yeah.
That's the only one I don't have. But like, I mean,
Well, I like the trophies as a challenge. And because once you hit 50, it gets boring, Charlie, because it's just the number changes and you don't even see it changing yourself. Only other
yeah, you
see
get
it.
50.
So that's why I launched another avatar and started Scratch Haggis Hunter to see the trophy going up. So why could they not keep the trophies going? They're slated at 69.
Damn, Slater's crazy, man. Slater. There's the legend of Slater. They say he looks just like Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, because I told
Slater.
Slater, the way he talks and stuff. I told Slater, I go, look, bro. I go, Tom. I told him, I go, poker cruise. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'd be down.
Yeah, we did speak about that, about getting the community together and organising some kind of cruise. That was before the pandemic hit us. It might be something we visit to see if anyone wants to come on a cruise and go hang out together, play poker. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would. So Slater, I told Slater one time, I go, hey, was Selleck, Tom Selleck? Is it Tom Selleck? Is that his name?
Yeah, Tom Selleck. Yeah.
Yeah, I go, hey,
Magnum.
Slater, I go, you know what Tom Selleck is? And he goes, yeah, Charlie. I go, I have a feeling you look just like him. You got a big old thick mustache, like Tom Selleck, and you sit there and smoke cigars. And Slater goes, nah, Charlie. He goes, I actually look like Tom Cruise. So I call him Slater Cruise, man, and he has a laugh every time I see him on the table, man.
Wouldn't it be great to get him on here? But I don't think he's too technical.
Yeah.
Struggles a bit with technical.
Yeah, we need him on, man. Yeah.
Right, so tournaments. Let's go into tournament play. What's your story with tournament? Do you enjoy the tournament still? Do you play a lot of tournaments? And have you won millionaires? And if you have, how many times?
Well, when it was crazy because I used to love tournaments. Like I used to freaking love them. Well, I won that shirt for winning all those tournaments that month, and I won the millionaires table a couple times on this side, a couple times on the Quest side, and man, I won a buttload of tournaments. That's another player that is crazy because there's a player on there. His name is Butter44, which I haven't seen in a long time, and that's my boy. And there is nobody even on his level when it comes to tournament play. If you ever play with that dude, Butter44, just leave the table, especially in a tournament, because he's gonna take it.
And do you think people play differently on the tournaments?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you have to. If you're playing the same way in a cash game as you are in a tournament, you're gonna be in trouble. You got to play different, And
how would you play in a tournament differently from the cash table?
Oh, the way I play is like it's a different style. Like it's just a different style, I mean, when you start off the tournament, the blinds are low. You play a lot looser, more aggressive, and trying to build up your chip stack for when the blinds start getting really high. Then you change your game. You start playing tighter. So you're in survival mode. You know what I mean? You want other people to take themselves out. If you really like, for example, like, somebody goes all in and I call Chatty Charlie. Damn. Yeah. Hey, Queen Essential, man. Dude, I seen your interview.
It was a good one.
Dude, I seen her interview, dude, and the whole time I'm going, man, dude, is she gonna mention my name? She never mentioned my name not once, dude. And I was like, all right, it's all good.
So don't mention her name,
so
but you just
been
did.
mentioning her name on purpose. But dude, yeah, now that she's there, but yeah, for real, she's a great player. I love playing with Queen, man. She's awesome. She's really aggressive too, man. She's an aggressive freaking player. But yeah, so back to the tournament. So when you're so when there's three, it's a three-way, and one person's all in, you're gonna tend. I mean, it's not a rule, but it's more like I wouldn't even say poker etiquette. I would just say it's like a common courtesy. You and that other guy are gonna check it the whole way through, just to get that dude, the other guy that's all in out, unless
Yep.
you flop or you end up, you turn or river the absolute nuts. But
Yeah.
other than that, you check it. That's something you obviously don't do on a cash game. So yeah, I mean the game it's almost a totally different game if you really look at it.
Yep. Now, the next question, 19, probably named this, but you have done already, but give us a rundown. Name any players that no longer play. There's a load from you because you've got so many
Man.
friends.
Yeah, because yeah. So
But you'll probably be better naming the ones that you miss the most that aren't on.
oh dude. Bawana Rob he's probably up at that list for sure, man. I miss that guy. That guy was good for the game.
And why
Just
does he
like-
not play? Have you messaged him or do you not know the reason? Oh, we've lost you. We've lost your voice.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, you're back.
I was actually Mr. Bungle was just calling me right now while I'm getting this interview. But Mr. Bungle's one of them. I used to enjoy playing with Slip, Bungle, Bawana Rob. There's a bunch of people. Guru,
I mean-
Kelsey, LEQ. I mean,
Have you
there's
asked these guys why they're not playing?
I wish I knew. They're all falling in love and leaving, man. Freaking ante up. Guru ended up going to Poker Stars.
Yeah.
There's also another female player that was she was really good, and freaking I'm trying to think of her name. Like I know her real name, but I'm trying to think of her Brian. What was her name?
How does
Man,
Brian know?
Brian knows exactly who I'm talking about too.
Oh,
Yeah, Megan. What's Megan's freaking I'm trying to think of her username. But she was fun to play with too. There's a lot of players that are gone now. Like Guru, he went over to Poker Stars. He's over there now. There's just a bunch of players. Penguin,
he
I don't
still plays the tournaments, I think, Penguin.
Oh, really? I haven't seen him
Yeah,
lately. Hopefully I run into
No,
him.
he's never really been one for the cash games. He's on.
There was a
tournaments.
guy who used to play on here a long time ago. His name was Angry Dude. And that dude, man, he was a joy to play with too, man. He's a cool guy.
And also, Penguin used to go into Fergie's table on Friday night when Friday dress up as women. So I
Yeah,
think Penguin enjoyed the boost that Fergie used to throw at the table. You know?
This has got to be your longest interview, man. I've talked a lot.
We're nearly there. My phone's ringing. It's my son on the phone.
I want to know what the record is.
No, you're slightly behind the records. Right. So, would you subscribe to a game like this?
What's that?
Would you subscribe if you were playing a game like this and you loved the game, and the only way to play it, or the best way to play it, would be through a monthly subscription, $5, $7, or $10 a month, and you got chips, or you got benefits, or you get special tables you play in, members tables? Would you pay? Would you subscribe?
Yeah, I definitely would.
Once again, only one person has said no, and that was the little Scottish dude, Buckle View, Ali. He said he wouldn't subscribe, wouldn't pay. He's a bit tight, chap. You know, what's $5? It's a cup of coffee, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that? Fuck you too.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you
Okay.
too. All right, okay, Popo. Right, so you would subscribe. Question 21. Have you ever met any players in real life?
Have I? No.
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 What
I
about
keep
Brian?
denying,
Did you not
denying
meet Brian? Did you meet Brian? No.
I keep denying Brian. He lives down the street from me, basically, and
Oh, really?
he's wanting to come over, but I don't think he wants to come over because he likes me.
It's probably because he's no clothes. He's a bit of a gypsy, and I think he just stays in that.
Yeah, he wants to come help me harvest my my carrots and
Yeah.
my celery and
Right, okay.
yeah.
Right. So, well, all right. Oh, FAQ was me. Oh, Popo was FAQ. And there you go. That's Muckleview saying he is tight. Mally is tight. Stays in a little island in the north of Scotland with about 50 people that stay on it. He's a tight git. You ever played with Muckleview, Charlie?
Yeah, I think I played with him. It's been a while, but yeah. I'm sure.
So you've not met anyone?
No, nobody likes me, man.
Well, maybe if we get some kind of vacation or a cruise or a meetup.
Dude, I'm down for that, man.
Yeah.
Let's go on a cruise, man. Let's do a 2-week cruise.
Well, we did see.
I'll shave my mustache and trim my beard. Get a little.
I don't think it to probably, if anything, and the idea behind it would be you can come on with your family, your kids, or whatever, and everyone does their own thing, and then we could say, well, after dinner every night at 8:00, we're going to be in this lounge and we're going to get the poker cards out. We're going to play poker, not in the casino, because I think the cruise, you go to the casino, we lose the community. Everyone goes and does their own thing. But I think there would be our VR players would hire out a little lounge, and we'd have our own tournaments and cash games every night at 8:00, so people could come in or they could go out. I just think it would be a fucking scream, because I would love to spend an hour with you at a bar, just with a few players. I think it would be so cool with some of these players. Stand at a bar, drink, and talk about the world.
Yeah, that'd definitely be awesome. And got to run. Hope to catch up with you guys sometime.
Yeah, I think that might be LQ. We're just about finished now. Anyway, right. Charlie, you've been a start. In fact, you have broke the record now, the longest interview.
Damn, bro. Hey, right. Look, I mean, you were asking me since when was it, last year, to come do this interview? Yeah, I was busy. I'm still busy. I don't know if you can see, but I'm busy.
Yeah, and you took time out to do this, and I really appreciate it. But you, what time are you at? Are you about 11 a.m., 20 after 11? Yeah. See, I'm at 7:20 at night, so it's a big time difference. Last question, and this was Poker Piece's question, and it's the most stupid question. It's ridiculous. It's still on the sheet. Question 22, your favourite position, and what clothes do you wear when you're playing poker VR? Stupid.
That's a good question.
No, it's not. It's the worst question out.
I basically wear this.
That's it.
Just wear a t-shirt. I don't have the shades on though when I'm playing poker VR.
Okay, right.
And my favorite possession.
Position.
Oh, position?
Yes. Do you like it, dog? No. Do you like lying on a couch, standing up?
Oh,
Brian plays standing up. Man. I know that.
Sitting on I got a chair. I got a nice chair, man. I just chill on my chair, and I sit down when I play. I don't stand up like Brian does the whole freaking game, but
yeah, Poker Place is the most stupid fucking question.
That's a beautiful question, man. I can't believe nobody joined us, dude. That's cold blooded, man.
Well, yeah, they're scared. They're scared of the bears. Scared of the bear, but we've had consistent viewers, and I know we're going to get lots of viewers watching catch up. Well, Charlie, you have been a star. Been brilliant. And we need to get you back on the tables for sessions. Get that building work done behind you. Get it finished.
That, Shuggy.
Yeah. Now, before we let you go, is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to spill the beans about? Or?
Oh yeah, I got so many secrets on it. Nah, man. I just hopefully everybody starts coming back on, man. I miss everybody. We need to start. Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, I mean, really nothing. I mean,
well, the good thing about this Facebook group is that we have 245 that play the game, and if the app goes, then at least we've still got the community together, and we can all decide where we're all going to. Yeah. So that was the idea behind this. And doing these lives, it brings the virtual reality real. And it's working so far. It's very, very interesting seeing the lives of people behind that mask. So if we find that the Go game dies, then us as a community on Pokeroo, we can say, right, we're all going to PokerStars, or we're going to Quest 2, or we're going somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that's the idea.
Yeah.
And if I ever need anyone to do voiceovers, then you're the man.
Well, I appreciate that. Shuggy, what news from your new app? Melly Johnson.
No news. It's all hush hush. All
Black
hush
will
hush.
rock.
It's all hush hush. That will be revealed in its own time. So
Black will rock.
yeah.
Dude, what? Oh man. Yeah, I'll probably be on tonight. I've been when I came back with like, I don't know, like I had like 1 million and a half.
Yeah.
And freaking been on the freaking worst losing streak. But what are you puffing on right there?
Carrots.
Oh man. Well, Sugar, you look crazy, man.
Oh, I'll even put my jacket on for you. Look at that.
Dude, I love that, man. You know what I gotta do is I gotta give me a real life tiger suit so I can walk around, because the tiger's a lot prettier than me, you know?
Have you always had the tiger as an avatar?
Nah, I used to have like Slater's avatar, and I used to have the big old thick blonde mustache, and I used to wear like the red lumberjack shirt.
Oh, right.
Oh, there we are. I used to have the red lumberjack shirt, and then I switched over. And I've done that ever since.
Oh, we're going to dance now. Oh, hello. Sorry, that's stupid. Super, Charlie. Well, hopefully we'll see you back more often than not. And thank you very much for your time today. And lots of viewers, lots of people commenting on you. And it's a pleasure to have you on the game. Charlie, and see you later round by the tables. Don't forget, give me your chips, Charlie. Give me them.
All right, man. You can have all of them, Shuggy. You have a good one, brother.
See you later, pal.
All right,
thank
man.
you.
Take it easy.
There you go. That was our... oh, no, he's still there. No, he's not. He's away. There we go. Charlie. And he has a bit of a yap. Thank you very much for joining us. He is a star. So that's it for this week. Next Sunday night, what have we got next Sunday night? Next Sunday. Next Sunday is the open mic. That's where all you guys come into the Pokeroo studio and we talk about everyone. Talk about the world. And then 2 weeks today, all the way from Australia, we've got Knobheads. Knobheads is live in the Pokeroo studio. If he's sober, well, maybe we'd like him drunk. Well done as well to Chester today. Chester won the 300 grand chip drop. Please start putting all your comments and start making a post this week every day. Make a post and get yourself in the chip drop. For myself, Shuggy Wuggy, I'm signing out and I'll see you at the tables. And don't forget, folks, give me your chips. Give me your chips.